The Cottonwood County Citizen proudly presents Athlete of the Week. Erickson Seed Supply is a proud supporter of local high school sports teams. Call us today for all your Asgrow and DeKalb seed needs. Visit us at 27487 County Road 5 in Westbrook, or give us a call at 507-445-3234. Erickson Seed Supply.
I'm joined right now by Red Rock Central senior Carissa Erickson, our Athlete of the Week this week. Congratulations, Carissa.
Thank you.
Let's go back to Friday's game against WWG, and first off, what a fun atmosphere. You guys playing in front of the entire student body. You've done the Friday afternoon thing for a couple of years now, and I've really liked it. I imagine as a player it's got to be a really fun atmosphere.
Yes, playing in front of the whole student body, including the elementary, is a really fun opportunity, especially if we want to and as players need to continue that high energy throughout the game, so we love playing in front of the big crowd.
And one of the things about that Friday afternoon game is they bring in the entire K through 12 student body, and I imagine that in a lot of cases it's sometimes kids that might not necessarily go to a volleyball match otherwise. Exposing those young kids to the sport is pretty important to you guys, isn't it?
Yes, this past summer, our volleyball program, we put on a volleyball camp for all the younger kids just to get them involved in volleyball, just to know, get the fundamentals and, so they know, what we do in volleyball, and so they can just, at least touch the ball. And we encourage them during camp to come watch us play during the regular season, which I think that was a really good opportunity for them to come watch us if they don't get to go to a regular volleyball game like some kids get to.
As far as the match itself goes, you guys got off to a fast start, and a lot of that has to do with an aggressive approach from the service line. Tell me a little bit about the mindset of getting back to the service line and just firing away.
When you get back there at the service line, you got to take your time and just focus. Don't think about anything else. You just got to focus and just do every little thing the coaches have taught you, every fundamental. And just take your time and know that you're going to get the serve over. Use your abs and just swing hard just so you can get it in, because when you have a tough serve, that's what usually wins you games too.
And the thing that has been remarkable for you guys is your ability to get a lot of aces, but also the ability at the same time to keep the amount of errors low. What goes into that? The ability to still put some heat on a serve, but make sure that it's also in.
You gotta know how much arm swing you have to use so you don't make it go out of bounds, and our coaches tell us where to serve it, so you gotta imagine your ball going to that spot and just think about it going over and just take your time back there.
This season is really the first year for you as a varsity regular. Tell me a little bit about what you learned last year watching a couple of senior setters, and how you were able to apply that on the B squad, to knowing that this year was going to be your shot.
Last year, when I was sitting on the bench watching the other varsity setters, I realized how they were communicating with their hitters, but what they're going to run on a free ball, on a serve receive, and what they did when the ball was off. And I used that when I was on B squad, communicating with my hitters, what I wanted to run with them. And I realized that how scrappy they were and where they were covering. And I used that too when I was playing B squad.
Mm-hmm. And the adjustment period for you, not only getting used to the varsity game, but also you guys, your rotation is a little bit funky, and normally the setter plays out of the back right position in the back row. That's not necessarily the case for you guys. How big of an adjustment was that?
It didn't affect me the most. It usually affects the left and right when Nicole is setting. But since we ran that rotation in JO, I'm kind of used to it. But I think we're all adjusting really like good to it, and I think it's working out really good for us.
As a setter, it's got to be comforting knowing that you've got a couple of really big hitters, and when you've got Carly in the middle and you've got Nicole working on that left side, um, when things are clicking for them, they're really tough to stop.
Yes, I feel comfortable going to those two, but all our hitters are really, really strong. I feel like, and I'm always really confident to set anyone because I know they'll put it down when it's like really needed to.
And of course, a big issue for any setter is the pass has got to be there. And when you've got Bianca back there, and as a setter, that's got to be comforting knowing that there's a really good chance that the pass is going to be right where you need it to be.
Yes, with Bianca back there as a libero, she's really scrappy and she picks up a lot of balls that I wouldn't think that she'd be able to get, but she gets there and it's a perfect pass. And then our other back row players, Lily and Kaylee, this is their first year playing varsity, and especially as a back row, and they're improving really well, and I'm really proud of them.
Looking ahead, you guys have another Friday afternoon matchup. You guys head up to Wabasso, and that's a big rivalry match for you guys again. It's always fun to go up to Wabasso. It's a fun atmosphere, but it'd be nice for you guys to come out of there with a victory.
Yeah, we're really looking forward to that Friday game, especially since last year we lost to them at our homecoming. So we're hoping that we can win against them since it's their homecoming this Friday.
And looking ahead a little bit further than that, next week you got a pretty big one with Heron Lake Okabena Fulda. And, right now the way the conference race is shaping up, that match looks like it's, the winner of that one's going to be, have sole possession of second place in the conference and still alive in the conference title hunt.
Yeah, our game against Heron Lake Okabena is going to be I think it's going to be a tough game since we played them in our tournament, but I think we can stick with them and pull out a win. But we know how important that game is, so we just got to really practice hard in practice and take every point seriously and play really, like, keep our energy up throughout the whole game. When I got to start varsity and when I started serving, I got a lot of aces, and just I think I've improved in the back row, so picking up balls I don't really think I usually would get. Mostly just country music's on my playlist right now. Either Adrian or I think HL Lothal, they'll be a pretty tough opponent to go against. I feel like they would describe me as sometimes I can be shy, but not always. And I'm always there for someone if they need to talk. And I'm usually a pretty happy person, so I think that's how they would describe me. I'm in 4-H and I show cattle, and I help around the farm with my RBC business, and I'm also in dance.
And of course, you're a senior this year. Have you started looking at colleges?
I'm currently looking at Minnesota West and Laverne to be a rad tech.
All right, well, that should be all we need. Congratulations on a great week last week. Best of luck the rest of the way, and thanks for joining us.
Thank you.
Erickson Seed Supply is a proud supporter of local high school sports teams. Call us today for all your Asgrow and DeKalb seed needs. Visit us at 27487 County Road 5 in Westbrook, or give us a call at 507-445-3234. Erickson Seed Supply.